Hey friends, welcome back to Vincent GD's Super Channel G. Look how incredible these Civil War, Marvel Legends, Captain America Civil War look. They look absolutely incredible. I can't wait to show you. And why do we have two of these? You'll see. And I just can't wait to dive on in. So guys, what do you say we go ahead and get started right now?
What is up, Vincent GG?
Vincent GG, Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
GG.
Vincent GG from Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Vincent GG on Super Channel G.
So tight. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Congratulations on all your success.
Congratulations on everything.
I will see you on the TV on Super Channel G.
God, is this great!
All right, and here it is. Couldn't wait any longer. Captain America Civil War, this incredible 3-pack that features Spider-Man, his very first appearance in the MCU. We have Captain America, who is a little beaten up from the brawl, and we have Iron Man in the Mark 46 armor, and we have some heads to be able to swap out. That looks absolutely incredible. We have some blasts coming from right here that you can switch out in the hands and in the feet. And let's take a look at this package. Look how absolutely gorgeous this package is. Because we have Iron Man on one side, we have Captain America on the other. And that is ultimately what it came down to, the split between these two best friends, how everyone is forced to choose sides. And of course, if you remember the movie, how incredible it was all because of the Sokovia Accords. So let's read what this write-up says back here. God, these look absolutely incredible. So it says, Captain America Civil War. When the lines between right and wrong are blurred, which heroes will emerge victorious? And there you have it. So let's bust this bad boy on open. I love how it has this window right here so the light can shine in instead of it like that. Boom! Look how great that looks. Looks absolutely incredible. I'll take a quick picture actually, now that I said that. Okay, cool. So, let's get this open. Let's slide this right on out. And take care of this package. Wow, look at this. Let's get these guys out here. And look how great this Captain America shield logo looks right there. All right, you know, let's go ahead and honor Cap first. Bring him on out, and let's be careful. Let's push him from the back a little bit. There we go. I have done this and cracked a figure before. So let's take a closer look. Let's get closer right here. And let's see what we got. So look at this head sculpt. The head sculpt looks great. The paint looks okay. I love the color. I love the way it's kind of worn looking. There is a lot of bleed, so I'm sure you can notice that. But the color and the mold look absolutely incredible. Look at this. Look at that. Look how great it looks. Love this little emblem right here, the Avengers logo on his suit. I love the straps that he has right here, chin guard. And so, let's see what sort of articulation we have. We can turn the head a little bit like that. Goes all the way around. Let's see how far back and forward it goes. So, it goes this far, well, decent amount down, because it does have the joint there. So, decent amount down. Look at that. Let's see how much back. And a decent amount back. Wow, that actually looks great. Okay, the arms click as they go around the shoulder, and wow, without having the butterfly joint, the arms go pretty far back on their own. That's great. Okay, moves up over here above the bicep. We do have double joints, and wow, look, the arm definitely comes in really well. This is great articulation. So let's see what kind of movement we have at the wrists. They do go back and forth well. We do have 2 closed fists, so he's ready to start punching. You know, he can do this all day. Spins right here at the wrist, goes back, you know, a pretty good amount back and forth, so that's good. It's almost a mirror image, both arms. Clicks here too. And then we have ab crunch, which clicks, has about 2 stages, 1.5 really. This turns right here at the waist, that's outstanding. And we have the belt, which is little utility belt. So you don't ever really see him reach into. And it's not permanently glued down, so that can float a little bit. Let's see how well the legs move. So far, moving outstanding. So it moves in the high part of the thigh. Both legs. We got a pretty strong build right here at the knees. Look at that. We have this extra joint right here on the shin, which I'd actually prefer it not be there, because your leg doesn't naturally move right there anyway. Look. So at the ankle we have some great mobility there, and it pivots, so you can definitely get some outstanding poses with this action figure. And so Cap's ready to go toe to toe right here with anybody who wants to fight. And then let me show you the head that we have here to swap out. You know, the hair and the face sculpt looks, this one looks a little less like Chris Evans than this one does. This one actually looks great. So I don't want to swap them out. I really like the way this one looks already. So I'm going to put this head back in here. And we do have his shield over here with Spider-Man, because as we all remember, Spider-Man stole the shield right off him. And look how it's all scraped up and damaged with just the paint, really. But that looks outstanding. So it would be really cool if we could attach right here where the shield would go, like in the movie. That would be outstanding. So anyway, you can't, but it would be great. Okay, awesome. So I'm gonna move Cap back here. There we go. Let's put his shield right here for the moment. And let's get Spider-Man. Whoa. And he's got no additional accessories. And if you'll notice, the shield doesn't really count as his accessory. So let's get closer here. And let me just say, this is one of the best Marvel Legends Spider-Man I've ever seen. It looks absolutely outstanding, and I love this little washed look almost. I like how it has the very defined spider web lines there. And yeah, looks absolutely great. And look at this articulation we're about to jump into. So let's see how the head moves. It moves really well forward. Pretty good back. Look at that. Tilts slightly. Turns really well. And it's a little looser than I would have liked, but it still holds wherever you put it. So let's say that. Okay, we do have butterfly joints. Look at this. So you're going to have outstanding articulation. Like, it goes so far back and forward. Moves really well at the shoulder. So this is outstanding. For Spider-Man, you definitely need this extra joint right here. Okay. Turns right here above the bicep. We do have double joints. And look how great that looks. You can even make it look like he's on the phone. Hey, Aunt May. And that looks great. Let's move his arm down. And let's see what we can have. The web shooting hand. Turn up and down and around. Same thing here. We have a fist. Moves back and forth and spins. We have double joints. And looks like, there we go. Move in pretty well. Now that I moved them, they are a lot looser than I would have liked, but they still hold again. So that's the important part. We have this epic ab crunch. Look at that. Turns at the waist. Look at this sculpt. Look at this paint. Look at this spider symbol. That looks absolutely outstanding. Okay. The legs definitely have great articulation. Look at that. You can pose these really well. They come higher than a 90-degree angle. So that's outstanding for jumping, for posing. Good double joints right here at the knees. It does not move right here at the shin, I'm glad. And we have some good mobility right here in the ankles. So we can have him web shooting away. Look at that. We can probably even get him set up with a, look at that. Where is the dynamic figure stand? We can set him up right here, look. And we can fix that pose a little bit so it doesn't look just so crazy. But for now, you know, looks pretty good. And, you know, we can actually even have him doing that classic look right here where the feet kind of come together, where he's coming down from the ceiling. So that would be awesome. Look at that. So that looks great. Let me just make sure this is gonna stay. Give me a second, guys. Okay, sorry, and actually I'm like, you know what? He didn't do any of those crazy comic book poses necessarily in the movie, so let me have him looking more like he did during the movie, during the action sequences. So let's do that. What do you say? And let's bring the shield out. And later we can do more poses with the dynamic action figure stand. We can definitely do that. And you know what? Should we have him having stolen the shield? You know what? Maybe so. Because that would be fun. There we go. So, and his arm isn't long enough really to hold this. There we go. So let's just lean him across right here. That actually looks pretty good, except he's falling backwards. For now, very cool. All right, so let's move on to our Iron Man. This Iron Man looks absolutely outstanding. And let's take all these out. So we have all these blasts, we have blue ones, we have the yellow and orange ones. Let's pop our Iron Man out. And here's the head. We can swap it out with, which looks, again, looks okay. There's a resemblance. It's not like dead spot on, but it's good enough. Why am I losing focus here? Sorry guys, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna put that back right here. There we go, set this aside. Let's take a look at this incredible Iron Man. And I love, again, the paint jobs on these. Look at that. Okay, he's got this burn damage right here. Remember when Scarlet Witch dropped cars on him? That was pretty crazy. Look at this awesome sculpt. He's a little looser than I would like. Right there at the waist, or I guess the rib cage where he turns, because he does not turn at the waist. But still looks great. Let's see how far. Okay, so the arms are only gonna come up that far because this is like permanently on. So his arms actually don't come that far up, which I'm a little surprised. Sometimes they'll still go further up. It goes all the way around pretty well. The head turns. Let's see if it does go back. Wow! Ooh, epic fail. So the head goes back that far before it pops off and goes down really far forward. I love this arc reactor, look at that. So he turns right here in the rib cage, and his legs really, on this ball joint almost, only go out ever so much. They don't go forward very much, look at that. They don't even go to a 90-degree angle. He couldn't even sit down if he wanted to. We have some strong double joints right here at the knee, look at that. So that's outstanding. And then we have some pretty good articulation right here at the heels. So the ankles. Now, he's not supposed to have crazy Spider-Man poses, but you know, I would like his legs to articulate a little bit better. I will say this, since this piece right here on the arm and the hand doesn't extend beyond the wrist, you are able to flex the hand back, which is not something you can do on all the Iron Man figures, so that's great. So you might be able to get a really cool action pose of him and Captain America, you know, fighting just like in the movie. But you can't get a full knee bend up, so that's the only unfortunate part. Look at that. So it's about as dynamic as you're gonna get with this action figure, but that still looks great. So let's see what these look like. That looks pretty amazing. There you go. And we're gonna see the other figures, and you'll notice that these blasts are different. So, and then the color of them, the red metal does look a little different too. So, again, very cool. The blasts, if they were these orange ones, look like this. Look at that. So that looks incredible. And see what we can do for posing this. There we go. Look at that. So that looks pretty outstanding. Here we go. Put him right over here next to SpiderMan. I'll say that looks pretty great. Alright, so let's move on. Let's see what we got next. Fix this a little bit. Which one do you want to do next?